Is already in the business of helping folks everywhere get what they want quickly. Now add new country, new job, new resources to the list. Dennis Olvera with Amazon in Sacramento live with me now to explain how the platform is stepping in to help. Welcome to Fox 40 News at 11.
Thank you. Yes, I'm super excited to be here. Yesterday, we announced the Welcome Door program, a new initiative to provide U.S. refugees and provide humanitarian-based immigration and employees. So super excited to be here today.
Alrighty, and we're going to be talking a little bit more about Welcome Door. Given the numbers of refugees and people of Ukrainian or Afghani descent that are in our area, we're talking about 9,700 Afghans who call Sac County home, the largest concentration in the U.S., and 15,000 Ukrainians who already live here. We know that refugees often come to places where they already have loved ones. Some of those folks have already found a work home at Amazon, but they're struggling with English. This whole new effort does include ESL or English as a second language help, right?
Yes, that's correct. So one of the great benefits that we have, we're providing free ability to get English as a second language training for our team that's here today. So super excited to provide that benefit. A lot of other great benefits as well. We're providing $500 every other year just with our employment authorization documents, with many of the different fees that involve some of our refugees that come to support us and support our customers at Amazon.
And you were mentioning about that $500. That's the employment authorization document fees that they have to do and pay out every other year, which is no small amount. Why is it so important, do you think, Amazon taking this step to try to reach all of the areas that someone's going to have to confront and need to get extra resources in when they arrive here?
Yeah, with Amazon, we've continued to strive to be the best employer, and so part of those things we do see that by being there and being for our associate team, we see that it's our duty to make sure that we're helping provide support and make that transition as easy as possible.
Amazon and 40 other companies are also working to help these folks with jobs through something called the Tent Partnership. How does that work?
Yeah, so the process there, what we do is we look at the ability to make it as easy as possible. So providing some of those, like you shared, reimbursement for the EAD renewal fees, providing $500 every other year, providing the citizenship assistant portal. So we go fully support employees and U.S. citizenship applications. We do also do some ongoing communication that will highlight policy changes that may impact folks. So we're being proactive to help support all our refugees that work for Amazon.
Now, for those who find their new job at Amazon, everybody, CEO to frontline folks at the fulfillment centers, get the same kind of core benefit. Starting pay at $18 an hour, day one health insurance, no waiting, 20 weeks paid leave for birthing parents, also free mental health support, which could be especially critical for these folks because they've just survived really a great trauma just getting here.
That's correct, and we do provide that for all Amazon associates within our facilities. We see that obviously as a great benefit, great value that we provide to help our teams, especially for folks coming in with that transition, coming into a new country and a new environment. We see that as a great opportunity to support our Amazon associates.
And we had hoped to speak with one of those new associates, but they are still definitely working on their English. What's been your experience with people who have resettled here and sort of tried to make Amazon kind of part of their reintegration process?
Yeah, I've just recently been able to speak to a few of our folks that are part of my team and to really get to hear their story. And hear the impacts that they've had. It's been great to learn about that and be able to really be able to provide an opportunity for them in the facility that we have. But the learning and the things that I've learned from them just in the short amount of time has been very inspirational to me.
Alrighty, thank you so much for coming in to share that part of Amazon's story and everything it's doing to help all of the refugees. The U.S. has just decided to take in at least 10,000 from Ukraine, so we know some of those people will most likely end up here. We appreciate you.
Thank you.